our first topic, we'll talk about plane areas by integration. Basically, ito yung process ng pagkuha ng area sa ilalim ng curve using definite integrals. Unlike geometry na may fixed shapes, dito sa calculus, kaya natin kunin ng area kahit irregular yung graph as long as alam natin yung function at yung boundaries. Ang formula natin ay very simple. Dito, a and b are the limits of integration at si f of x yung function na nakadrawing. Tandaan, kapag nasa itaas ng x-axis ang graph, positive ang area. Kapag nasa baba, negative ang lalabas. Pero since area ang kinukuha natin, lagi tayo maglalagay ng absolute value o i-check kung ilan ang nasa taas at baba. So, tutungo na tayo sa example number 1. So, ang given function natin ay y is equals to x squared at kinukuha natin ang area mula x is equals to 0 hanggang x is equals to 2. Gagamitin natin yung formula na definite integral from a to b. So, a is equals to integral of x squared dx from 0 to 2. Tapos, i-integrate na natin to. Gagamit tayo ng power formula. So, magiging x squared over 3 from 0 to 2. Tapos, substitute na natin yung limits. So, magiging 2 cube over 3 minus 0 cube over 3. Simplify. Magiging 8 over 3 minus 0. So, yung final answer natin ay 8 over 3. Ito. So, ang area na enclosed by the curve y is equals to x squared from 0 to 2 ay 8 over 3. Madali lang to as long as marunong ka mag-integrate at alam mo ang limits. Note lang, kung dalawa ang curves at ang hinahanap ay area between them, ang formula natin ay magiging area is equals to the integral of f of x minus g of x from a to b dx. Dito, si f of x ay yung upper function at si g of x yung lower function. I-minus natin sila bago integrate para makuha ang tamang area sa pagitan ng curve. Huwag kalimutan, dapat nakaayos yung limits at alam mo kung sino ang nasa taas. For topic number 2, we'll talk about how to find the centroid of a region using integration. Ang centroid ay parang center of gravity ng isang flat shape. Ito yung point kung saan mo mababalance ang figure kung gawa siya sa cardboard. For example, para makuha ang coordinates ng centroid, kailangan natin kunin yung average value ng x at y relative sa area. So, ang formula ay dito, si x bar ay ang x-coordinate ng centroid at si y bar naman yung y-coordinate. Si A ay yung total area ng region na nakuha natin gamit yung formula sa topic number 1. So, mayroon tayo dito ang example na find the centroid of the region bounded by y is equals to square root of x from x is equals to 0 to x is equals to 4. First, kukunin muna natin yung total area sa ilalim ng curve kasi kailangan natin to sa formula ng centroid. Yung x, square root of x ay pwede nating sulat as x raised to 1 half. So, pag kinuha yung area, x raised to 1 half dx, integrate, magiging 2/3 0 to 4. Nag-integrate tayo using power rule. Dagdagan mo ng 1 yung exponent, so from 1 half naging 3 half, then divide by that exponent. Pero instead of dividing by 3 half, mas madali kung i-multiply na lang natin by its reciprocal, which is 2/3. So, pag sinubstitute natin yung limits, magiging 2/3 4 3 half minus 0. So, it's equals to so the total area under the curve from 0 to 4 is 16 over 3 square units. Next step naman ay solve for x bar. Next, gamit tayo ng formula for x bar. Multiply natin si x and square root of x magiging x 3 half. So, x bar is equals to 1 over a integral of x3 raised to 3 half dx equals to 1 over 16.3. So, times same technique, increase exponent by 1, then multiply by reciprocal ng exponent. So, 3 over 2 plus 1 is equals to 5 over 2. At imbis na i-divide sa 5 over 2, multiply tayo by 2 over 5. So, magiging now simplify 4 raised to 5 up. Ang 4 raised to 5 up base sa calculator ay 32. So magiging 3 over 16 times 2 over 5 times 32. Plug in natin sa calculator, yung resulta ay 12 over 5. So ang x coordinate ng centered is x bar. Now for y bar, gagamitin natin yung formula na y bar is equals to 1 over a integral of f of x squared dx na over 2. Now for y bar, ang square ng square root of x ay x. So ang integral natin ay magiging, labas natin yung 1 half 1 over a 1 half integral of x 0 to 4 px. Tapos i-substitute natin yung limits. Yung 1, yung a natin 'di ba is 16 over 3. Tapos yung limits integrate mo using power formula. Then yung limits. Tapos i-evaluate from 0 to 4. So magiging 3 half times 1 half times 16 over 2. Tapos, simplify natin further. Cancel natin si 16. So, nakalculate na natin yung centroid of the region bounded by y is equals to x square root of x from x is equals to 0 to x equals to 4. So ang nakuha natin na coordinate ay yung x bar is 12 over 5 and yung y bar ay 3 over 4. So that's how we find the centroid using integration. Always solve for the area first, then apply the x bar and y bar formulas carefully. Tandaan, dapat palaging kompleto ang limits at tamang simplification. Next topic natin ay volume by solid revolution. Ibig sabihin nito ay nakuha natin ang volume ng isang solid na nabuo kapag iniikot natin ang curve around an axis. Usually the x-axis or y-axis. May dalawang main method na ginagamit dito. This method or washer method. This method ginagamit kapag solid siya all the way, walang butas sa gitna. Washer method naman kapag may inner curve, so parang may butas sa gitna. Ang ideya ay parang pag-stack ng maraming flat circles or washers para makabuo ng solid. So meron tayong dalawang formula para sa dalawa na method. So sa this method, yung formula natin ay volume is equals to pi times the integral of rx squared from a to b dx Sa washer method naman, meron tayong v is equals to pi times the integral of r outer squared minus r inner squared from a to b dx. Sa r of x, ang r of x ay the radius from the axis to the function. So meron tayo ditong example na find the volume of the solid generated by revolving the region bounded by y is equals to square root of x and y is equal to 0 from x equals to 0 to x is equals to 4 about the y-axis. So ang curve natin ay y is equals to square root of x at iikot natin siya about the x-axis. Since walang inner curve, nasa axis mismo ang ilalim, gagamit tayo ng this method. So gamitin natin yung formula na kanina. So volume is equals to pi, yung limits is 0 to 4, then yung r natin sa problem na to ay square root of x, so square root of x squared dx. Ang square ng square root of x ay x, so simplify natin agad, magiging pi 0 to 4 x dx. Tapos simplify further, integrate natin yung x, magiging x squared over 2 gamit power formula, tapos with a limit of 0 to 4. Tapos substitute yung value, 4 squared over 2. Tapos simplify natin, magiging pi 8. So ito yung volume ng ating solid na na-generate by revolving the region bounded by y is equals to square root of x and y is equals to 0 from x0 to x4. So again, since ang graph ay walang butas sa gitna, this method ang ginagamit natin. Pero kung may dalawang curves, gagamit tayo ng washer, outer minus inner radius squared. So meron tayong another example. Find the volume of the solid form by revolving the region bounded by y is equals to x, y is equals to 4, and x is equals to 2 about the line y is equals to 2. So this time, may butas sa gitna kasi iniikot natin yung region about the line y is equals to 2, which is above the graph. Gagamitin natin ang washer method kasi may outer and inner radius. So step 1, identify the bounds and radii. Ang function ay y is equals to x from x is equals to 0 to x is equals to 2. Para malaman ng radii, isipin natin kung gaano kalayo ang bawat part ng graph from the line y is equals to 2. So outer radius from y is equals to 2 to y is equals to 4. So our outer natin ay 2. Tapos yung inner radius from y is equals to 2 to y is equals to x. Ang our inner natin ay 2 minus x. So ang sunod na step 2, plug into washer method formula. Volume is equals to spice.
She.
So i-plug in natin yung values na nakuha natin sa formula. So magiging our outer natin ay 2. Tapos yung our inner natin ay 2 minus x squared dx. So, i-square natin both na radius. So, magiging 4 minus 4 minus 4x plus x squared dx. Distribute the minus sign. So, 0 to 4 minus 4 plus 4x minus x squared dx. So, integrate natin siya term by term. So, magiging pi. Yung 4, yung dalawang 4 makakancel. Tapos, yung 4x, pag in-integrate natin, magiging 4x squared. So, i-simplify natin, magiging 2x squared na lang minus x cube over 3 using power formula. Tapos, lagay natin yung limits from 0 to 2. Tapos, substitute natin yung value. So, 2 magiging 2 squared minus 2 cube over 3. So, simplifying further, magiging 2 raised to 2 is 4 times 2, 8 minus 8 over 3. Tapos, isimplify natin yung nasa loob. So, siya ay magiging 16 over 3. So, ito na ang ating volume. So, ito yung typical washer method problem. May outer radius na fixed, tapos inner radius na depende sa function. Always square both sides and subtract, then integrate. Make sure tama ang setup mo para accurate ang sagot. Sa topic na to, matutunan natin kung paano kunin ang length ng isang curve gamit ang calculus. Hindi na ito simpleng straight line kasi may curve na tayo. Kaya kailangan natin ng integration para ma-add lahat ng tiny segments ng curve. Gagamit tayo ng formula na derived from the Pythagorean theorem para isipin mo na ang bawat maliit na segment ay parang hypotenuse ng right triangle. So ito ang formula. Length is equals to the integral from a to b of the square root of 1 plus the square of dy over dx. Ito ang formula kapag ang function ay in terms of x. Ang dy over dx ay ang derivative ng curve or slope ng graph. Square natin yun, add 1, square root, then integrate over the interval. So meron tayong ditong example, find the length of the curve y is equals to x raised to 3 half over 3 from x is equals to 4 or x equals to 0 to x equals to 4. Unang gawin natin ay kukunin natin ang derivative ng function. So, y is equals to 1/3 x raised to 3 half. Kukunin natin ang dy over dx equivalent niya. So, pag i-derive natin to, ang kinalabasan ay 1/2 x raised to 1/2. Tapos pag mayroon na tayong dy over dx ay ang gagawin na lang natin ay i-plug in siya sa formula. So, ang formula diba yung ganito. Tapos dy dx dito nakalagay. So, meron na tayong value na yan. So, tapos dx. Yung trick ito na pag-integrate, so gagawa tayo ng use substitution para ma-solve. So, let y lang tayo as 1 plus 1/4 x. So, kunin natin yung du niya, which is equals to 1/4 dx. Then solve in terms for dx. So dx is equals to 4 du. So, ang yung square root of 1 plus 1/4 x ay ang u natin. So, ganyan. Tapos, yung dx natin is equals to 40u. Then, kaya natin to ma-integrate ng mabilis. Ilagay natin yung constant na 4 sa labas. Tapos, gamit ang power formula, ang resulta ay over ganyan. Tapos from 0 to 4 ay pwede na natin to i-substitute. So nag-substitute tayo as u, so ibalik natin. So yung u natin is 1 plus 1/4 of x 3/2, then over 3, tapos 0 to 4. Pag inilagay natin to sa calculator, magiging ang resulta ay L is equals to 4.875 units. So ito na ang length of curve natin using integration. So ayan ang arc length. Derivative muna, square, add 1, square root, then integrate. Minsan kailangan ng substitution pero pares lang lagi ang format ng formula. Ang area moment of inertia are sometimes called second moment of area ay ginagamit para masukat kung paano nakadistribute ang area ng isang shape relative to an axis. Super useful ito sa engineering, lalo na sa bending of beams kasi mas mataas ang moment of inertia, mas resistant sa bending. In this topic, matututo tayong mag-compute ng area moment of inertia gamit ang integration, particularly for basic curves. So mayroon tayong formula for the moment of inertia na I sub x is equals to integral of a to b of y squared f of x dx. So ang example natin dito ay find the area moment of inertia about the x-axis of the region under y is equals to x from x is equals to 0 to x is equals to 3. So step 1, i-understand muna natin yung region. Yung graph ng y is equals to x mula 0 to 3 ay isang right triangle na nakaangat above the x-axis. Ang moment of inertia about the x-axis ay masukat kung gaano ka distributed ang area pataas or pababa relative to that axis. So, first step, gamitin natin yung formula. Y sub x equals to the integral of a to b y squared dx. Pero kailangan lahat in terms of x. So, since y is equals to x, substitute natin yung y squared as x squared. So, is equals to, yung limits natin na a to b ay ito lang. To 0 to 3. Yung y squared ay equals sa x squared dx. So, yan. Then, integrate natin using product formula. Magkakaroon tayo ng x squared over 3 with a limit of 0 to 3. Then, substitute natin 3 raised to 3 over 3 is equals to 27 over 3. 27 divided 3 is 9. So, yung I sub x natin ay 9 units. Then, raised to 4. So, ito na ang ating final answer. So, ganyan mag-compute ng moment of inertia using integration. Square the distance from the axis, multiply by function height, then integrate. Laging double check kung tamang limits and variable mo. For the last topic, pag-uusapan natin ang work done in pumping a liquid out of tank. Alam natin sa physics na work is force times distance. Pero dahil variable ang depth at volume ng liquid, gagamit tayo ng integration para makuha ang total work. Ang idea is, inahati natin ang liquid into thin horizontal slices. Each slice has a volume, weight, and height to be lifted. Kaya ginagamit natin ang calculus para ma-add lahat ng work ng bawat slice. So meron tayong formula na work is equals to integral from A to B. So meron tayong formula na work is equals to the integral from A to B of rho times gravity times A ang area of y times d of y dy. Ang rho natin ay density of the liquid, which is equals to 1,000 kg per meter cube. Yung g naman natin is gravity na equal is 9.8 meter per second squared. Ang A of y natin ay area of the slice at height y. At tapos yung d of y natin ay distance that slice needs to be lifted. Tapos yung dy ang thickness of the slice. So meron tayong cylindrical tank na 4 meters tall. Horizontal slices tayo, meaning height variable is y. From bottom 0 to top 4. At bawat slice ay circle with area pi r squared. So para mapadali ang lahat, lagay natin yung given. So rho, which is given na siya as 1,000 kg per meter cube. Tapos yung g is 9.81. Yung A of y natin is, tapos yung A of y natin ay pi r squared. Tapos yung r natin dito ay 2. So magiging 4 pi. Then yung d of y natin ay 4 minus y lang, dahil ang slice sa height y needs to be lifted up to the top at 4 meters. So ang gagawin na lang natin ay i-plug in tong values na to sa formula na banggit ko kanina. So di ba ito yung formula natin? So ang gagawin lang natin ay i-substitute ang mga values. So yung limit natin base sa problem ay 0 to 4. Then rho is 1,000. Gravity is 9.81. A of y natin is 4 pi. Then d of y natin is 4 minus y dy. Tapos ilabas lang natin ang constant para ma-simplify. So ang mga constant dito ay 1,000, 9.81, 4, tapos 4 pi. Tapos ang matitira na lang sa loob ay 4 minus y dy. Simplify natin yung constant. Pag minumultiply natin yung tatlong constant, magkakaroon tayo ng 39,200 pi. Tapos integrate natin to term by term. So magkakaroon tayo ng 4x minus 4y minus y squared over 2 from 0 to 4. So simplify muna natin to. So magkakaroon tayo ng 4 squared minus 4 squared. Tara. So i-simplify muna natin to. So magkakaroon tayo ng 4 times 4 minus 4 squared over 2. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 4, 16 over 2, which is 8. So 2 ay 8. I-times mo yung 8 sa nakuha natin kanina. Magkakaroon tayo ng 313,600 pi. Ito na ang ating final answer. Ang unit natin is joules dahil ito ay work. So yan ang paraan para makompute ang work in pumping liquids. Atin sa sizes, kunin ang volume, weight at distance to lift. Tapos i-integrate mo lahat. Gamitin ang tamang formula depende sa shape ng tank at height ng pumping. So ayun, natapos natin ang 6 na topics under integral calculus. Mula sa plane areas by integration, paglolocate ng centroid, pag-solve ng volume by solid revolution, then pag-solve ng arc length using integration, and area moment of inertia at work in pumping of liquids. Sana nakatulong sa inyo ang step-by-step na explanation ng bawat topic, lalo na sa pag-intindi ng formulas at sa kung kailan at paano sila ginagamit. Importante sa calculus, hindi lang yung pag-compute, kundi yung pag-intindi kung bakit at paano natin ginagawa yung mga steps. Kung may natutunan kayo o gusto nyo ulit balikan yung ibang parts, huwag kayong mayang i-rewind ang video. Practice lang ng practice at laging balikan ang concept bago computation. Salamat sa panonood guys. Tuloy-tuloy lang ang aral. Kaya yan.